So the best way to describe Stargardt is, well, there's a few elements in it. So when you're trying to take a photo on a camera, you'll have to wait for the camera to focus. Imagine seeing the world when the camera isn't focused. That's Stargardt. The pain that Stargardt causes physically. Imagine looking into the sun and then looking away, your eyes would be burning. That's Stargardt. So Stargardt only affects central vision. My peripheral vision is absolutely top-notch perfect. But central vision is where you're looking at, it's where you're focusing on entirely. So imagine looking at something and then having that slowly disappear. People's faces that I look at now, they look like a combination between a painting that got rained on and just a grey smudge. Just a blend of colours that awkwardly come together to create a face. And then words that I see are, again, a completely different language. It's just whatever I look at, if I stare at it long enough, it'll disappear. I couldn't really notice the drop in eyesight from day to day. It was kind of like growing taller. It was too slow for any major impact. But there were a few times where I'd wake up in the morning and I would just say, it is a lot worse than it was yesterday. I do think that Stargardt does define who I am. It has tried to wrestle control of every aspect of my life. Not just in terms of sight, but every single thing that I do now has an element of Stargardt in it. If I'm going to go to sleep at a certain time, I have to take into account, if I get this much sleep, how good are my eyes going to be tomorrow morning? If I'm going to do some study or some research, I have to take into account how good are my eyes at the moment. Can I get this done? I could go with going blind. I can't go with the side effects of going blind. Like most people my age, well, like a few, hopefully not most, I'm taking antidepressants to assist. The different thing about why I'm taking antidepressants is that I'm going to be taking them for the remainder of my life, because the reason for my depression is never going to go away. Every morning I take a substantial amount and drug myself up, ready for the day ahead. Yeah, I'm here. How you doing, Mum? Did I tell you how the weekend was?
No, you've stepped away from the weekend and you haven't spoken to me for a couple of days.
Yeah. It wasn't good.
Why? What happened?
I think I've had another drug.
Oh, yeah, you told me that yesterday. Did you make those appointments?
Yeah, I saw the doctor this morning for the fatigue stuff.
Yeah.
And I went and I booked myself an optometrist appointment for tomorrow.
Yeah, okay then.
So they'll be able to tell me if it's all in my head or if it's all... So my mum to me is probably the most important person in my life, and I know she just knows what to say, she just knows how to help. No matter how I'm going, if I'm coping, if I'm having a hard time, she's always there for me. We'll be able to do it. Yeah, we've got this.
Okay.
We got this, we always do.
Yeah, I don't know how we managed to do it, but somehow we do.
Yeah. Because
What
of
did
it.
I think about it?
Yeah.
When we first found out about your eyes,
Yeah.
I thought it was my fault.
Mm.
One deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you see my public face. This is what I want the public to see me as. And then there's the private one, which is a little different, not as cheerful, but probably a bit more of a battler. Like it's just a bit quieter. I'm not as confident and that kind of stuff. So I do have to go out of my way to make sure that people see me as different, because I'm just terrified that if I introduce myself as private me, then no one's going to want to be friends with that. Who the hell would want to be friends with someone who's got fuck all confidence and can't do shit? It's a really nice thing that I have seen the things that I have, like my friends, my family, but there's kind of a bad downside to it because they've all got an expiration date. There will come a day where I'm not going to see that. There will come a day that's the last time I'm ever going to see that. And it really makes me toss and turn whether or not being completely blind would be better than Stargardt's.